In spring last year, I joined the North Cambridge Folk Song Project, which encouraged people living in the CB4 postcode area to write songs about local places and events. The result of the project will be a songbook that will be freely available in libraries and schools. All songs will be free of any copyright restrictions and so available to play, perform and adapt as people see fit. My own contribution to the project is this song called The Ballad of Mr. Asbo. It was inspired by the aggressive swan that terrorised rowers and other boat users on the River Cam between 2009 and 2012. The students initially called him Stalin the Swan, and he even had his own Facebook page, but he soon acquired the name Mr. Asbo because people thought he should have an antisocial behaviour order slapped on him. There were many twists and turns to the tale. The rowers demanded that he be moved, even appealing to the Queen, but this sparked an outraged response in some quarters and it all got a bit town and gown at times. A houseboat owner known as Battleship Bob famously disrupted a rowing race by blockading the river with his boat. A psychic lady called Miss Michelle claimed that she had communicated with the swan to ask him what was troubling him. Eventually, though, he started attacking motorboats, and the Cam Conservators, not wishing to pick Dice Swan out of the river, reluctantly agreed to move him for his own safety. I wrote this song with the invaluable help and guidance of Anna Hester, a very experienced and talented songwriter. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the ballad of Mr. Asbo.
Fours and eights and motorboats, sculls, canoes and all that floats. I'll chase you all until you're gone. I'm Mr. Asbo, the hooligan swan. I was swanning along the River Cam beside Fenditton shores, with my missus and my cygnets for to see my swan-in-laws. Paddling up to Chesterton as in a happy dream, when 8 great oafs in a huge longboat came charging down the stream. Those great big guys all in a row, with massive oars, they scared us so. To stop my family being harmed, I flew at the one that was small and unarmed. I saved us all from dreadful knocks, with a mighty peck in the middle of the cocks. Fours and eights and motorboats, sculls, canoes and all that floats. I'll chase you all until you're gone. I'm Mr. Asbo, the hooligan swan. I gained a reputation as an antisocial bird. The students called me Stalin and the tales grew quite absurd. Some called for my eviction, but some spoke in my defence. The swans were on the river first, it sounded like good sense. Then Battleship Bob in his old grey barge became my friend and led the charge. Started his motor with a clank and steered his craft from bank to bank. He made the oars folk look like chumps when he went for a cruise in the middle of the bumps. Fours and eights and motorboats, sculls, canoes and all that floats. I'll chase you all until you're gone. I'm Mr. Asbo, the hooligan swan. Then a lady called Michelle, she came and asked me what I feared. She whispered she'd connect with me, it sounded somewhat weird. But then I turned my anger on a motorboat or two, and the dear old Cam Conservancy, they said it wouldn't do. They said that I was a splendid fella, but it's not so clever to fight a propeller. They took me off to a distant stream. I hope my kids continue the theme. As long as there are feathers on me, my own swan song shall still forever be. Fours and eights and motorboats, sculls, canoes and all that floats. I'll chase you all until you're gone. I'm Mr. Asbo, the hooligan swan. Fours and eights and motorboats, sculls, canoes and all that floats. I'll chase you all until you're gone. I'm Mr. Asbo, the hooligan swan.